Welcome, welcome. It's it's a Wednesday, final day of the week for streaming on my end. And then I work on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and we will figure out what next week's schedule will be then. Kind of skulking the front page waiting for this. Need more stuff to do with your time. I suppose you could always look into getting, like, I don't know, it's just like some sort of crafting game, like Satisfactory. I feel like a lot of those are really good at, you know, spending time. You're finally home. I understand that feeling. Some days it's really nice to just be home and not at work. Especially if you work retail like I do. Retail suck. So does fast food. Like, if anyone here works fast food, I do not envy you. But I'm also proud of you because you're doing something that I definitely could not. After Red Stream for 12 hours? What? You're teaching? Well, I'm still proud of you for that. Teaching is not easy. Satisfactory and Opus Magnum have looked super interesting. I don't have experience with the latter, but Satisfactory is one of the only games within recent memory that I have actually managed to sink 14 hours straight into. And I never do that for, like, any game. I've got, like, serious retention issues with games. Pretty much the only reason I've been able to keep up with them, like, at all when it comes to streaming is because I've actually got something to keep track of. Is 4.6. That is fairly small. But it's fine to be small. Because not everyone is gigantic. If they were, that would be terrifying. Keep in mind, I am Serval. I am long. Small and fat. That's fine. It's perfectly fine to be that. Let's see, my height... I'm like about 5 foot... Let's see. I'm 5'10", which would translate to about, what was it, 175 centimeters? £132 and have white hair. That's perfectly fine. I appreciate it and found it amusing how you almost immediately reacted to that ghost panda drawing then. Was it immediate? I thought I was a little late on the draw. Then again, the way I go about things is I see a thing and maybe I'm on time. I don't know. I'm a little slower when it comes to Discord stuff, so sometimes I'm a little slow, sometimes I'm faster than I think I am. It happens. But no problem. Alright. Why don't we get a little switched up here? Get it? Because I'm on the Switch. That was terrible. I'll see myself out. But yeah, today we'll be doing the Xenoblade Chronicles again. Because, yes. Also, the weird cats are neat. I made it clear on the server. Yeah. Pokemon Unite is Pokemon Unite. Oh, yeah, I was playing that a bit earlier today. Because I decided to download that after hearing about it for a while. And honestly, I don't normally like MOBA games. too much. I didn't mind League, but I'm not sure if it would have been something that I could see myself playing a lot of. I think I'm more. Then again, I probably could have gotten into it if I had stuck with jungling, because jungling was not that bad. You are too suspicious. I mean, I am a ghost. We typically align chaotic evil. What is Pokemon Unite? It's a new Pokemon game that's a MOBA. If you know what a MOBA is. If not, think League of Legends. Oh, also I got 2 games recently. I haven't played them yet, of course, but eventually I plan to play Skyward Sword and Shin Megami Tensei on stream, because I think that would be fun. Sheik and Shulk and Pichu Main's gang. In terms of Smash Bros, I don't know what my main is. I still haven't played enough of it. Sheik mains deserve pity damage-wise. Is Sheik not good? Oh wait, yeah, Sheik has like really weird moves in Ultimate, doesn't she? Want to play sometime? I'd be down. I've actually been wanting to at some point do like a playing with viewers on Smash Bros. I might do that at some point. Legend of Zeg and Shin Megami Tensei send help. Isn't that really just how you define every single one of the Shin Megami games? Playing with viewers would be cool. The thing is, I'm actually not familiar with anything Shin Megami. Oh, I'm getting decimated. Done, ban? Oh. Ouch. Hey, Ricky. That was not good. Just a warning, I'm good as I am tall. Same. I'm actually terrible at Smash Bros. Oh, you were pretty underleveled? Yes. I can beat these things. I've done it before. I just need to be smarter with how I handled this battle. Ouch. Thank you, Dunban. I wish I could move past you. Ow. Wasn't able to heal myself in time there. Thank you, Ricky. Alright. But yeah, welcome Vic, Windex, V, Moose Master. How are y'all? SMT is send help and Persona is stop it, get some help, is it? And TMS is an idle game. Ricky is a round ball, he is. It is indeed Heropon time. You are an eyewitness. Those Mechon have been beaten before by a gold. Every single one on that platform. They were once dead, but alas, they are regular monsters. Yeah. Ricky, no! Why does Ricky keep falling? in that. Ouch. I can't move behind him. It was only a matter of time. Ouch. There we are. Wasn't there Eater Monado? I think so. I don't know. I might not have it yet. The legendary Napon who fell in a pool of ether 12 times and lived. Honestly, the AI in this game is not the brightest. Oh, he aggroed. That actually works out. It's a lot easier when I can actually do the backslash. Topple it. And slap it. That. I missed that entirely. There we are. JRPG companion AI has never been the best ever, let's be honest. Thankfully, in certain games, enemy only go after the main character so they can be as dumb as they want. I think that... if I remember correctly, the one, like, the AI companions in Secret of Mana was not too good. The AI is good, except for any positioning. Yeah. Their pathing and positioning is not the greatest. I noticed that Ricky tends to avoid ever actually doing anything involving the backstab proper. Thank you, Ricky. Look at Ricky. He can actually heal, unlike Donald. Which is perfect. Thankfully, Secret of Mana has been re-released with multiplayer, so if the AI gets bad, you just have friends. It already had multiplayer. The SNES version had 3-player multiplayer. Of course, you needed a multi-tap for it, originally. But you were always capable of playing it multiplayer. The only issue that I have with, like, the re-release is that it doesn't... and this is, like, a big thing. It doesn't have... what was it? It doesn't have online multiplayer. Which is a shame, because I really like Secret of Mana. I have a lot of trouble playing a game like that with only local. I am a corpse. Oh, Ricky. This is not a very good one. Ouch. That hurt a lot. No online these days, in these times, is almost a sin with new releases, or terrible online. Honestly, terrible online seems to happen more often. Burninate. Right. Man, this specific track is just so good. Hasn't this unique Mechon been defeated before? Yeah, I did defeat it. Unique monsters respawn too? Different percentages per unique monster, huh? Interesting. I missed. Oh, that's awful. I commented on another stream about thinking they didn't and how this remake could have added the Xeno 2 graves. I think I would have preferred the graves myself, but I'm not... Oh, I missed that. I'm not too upset that they don't have the graves. Being able to refight it just as a general thing is fine enough too. There we are.
That was a close one. We can go to bed now. We should reconsider our tactics.
Got some decent experience from that. The graves are very handy, but are way better in Torna, since it shows their location and unique monster name. That still sounds pretty good, yeah. But mostly I'm grinding here because I'm, like, fairly underleveled. The fight that's down there completely demolished me because, you know, everything there is, like, 56 and I'm 52. And the only things really around my level worth grinding is over here. Unless you happen to know another area that has a lot of level 50s. It's better to grind against higher level. Fair enough.
Stay strong.
My turn to bathe in the Aether.
Pressure here. Stay strong.
How are you supposed to get up from that, actually?
Ricky getting hungry. Hang in there. Don't give up. Ricky tummy rumbling. Stay strong.
Shult got Bolt. 4 levels lower, and they give next to no EXP. That's pretty standard. get dazed. There we are. I could probably also use better gear. Because I've got some pretty outdated stuff here. Oh yeah, question. What does weight do in this game? I don't think I ever actually figured that out. Weight modifies your agility. Fair enough. Oh. I like how that looks. Higher weight means less agility. I imagine it's also, like, pretty much all at the cost of the usual defense. Shulk's weight is 10. Okay, this just looks really cool. Can't believe this boy's so light. He eat his greens, and he exercise, I guess. I don't know. I don't even need to do this, but just look at him. This is super cool. Doesn't show in the stats themselves where you can see them, which is dumb though. I can just beat people with a fish. That's kind of cute. Fish biter is pretty good. Do I have it? Oh, I do. Oh. Have I been neglecting Ricky this entire time? Oh dear. I must have been completely forgetting about armor. Not sure how I did that. Ricky Fish slapping people is perfect. Yeah, I thought so too, so I had to do it. Ooh. I actually really like the Aerith type look. I should see what it looks like on Shulk. Remember this one meme video someone made where they edited the audio in an Organization 13 cutscene so they all had different mic qualities? Oh, I just turned my boy into a mech. For some reason, I imagine Axel having the lowest mic quality. And, like, he's inhaling his microphone at the same time because he doesn't know that he sounds terrible. And, you know, he's too much of a good boy, so no one's willing to tell him that he sounds like awful garbage. So just sitting there eating his mic. I could definitely do with less revealing outfits for the female characters. Or at least with Charla. I don't know if it's the same case for the other one, whose name I forgot. The Monado 2 looks weird to me after playing a ton of Smash. The Mix had the clipping mic that cuts off all the time. Milia? Yeah, that's her name. I had forgotten her name because I think I had her in my party exactly once. Definitely post that at some point, because that sounds amazing. Alright. Let's get you some gems. I never use her, just use Ricky. Was and is my mindset. We think alike then, because I have just been like Ricky. All Ricky. That sounds useful. She is destructive, though. Maybe if I play this again at some point, I'll actually use Milia. Ricky is the ultimate life form, none stand against him. For sure. At least they don't stand to survive. Ricky works well on every team combination. That's probably why you see, like, in every video ever of this game, just constant Ricky. If you don't play as her, she sucks, so she isn't good to have there. Did you get a new ability? I should probably have Jaws of Death. I feel like that'd be insanely useful for... I'm just trying to think of what I would want to remove for Dunban. Ricky and Dunban are very good. I've noticed that Shulk is basically required for certain areas. The two most viable characters against the super bosses. Makes sense, given their power. Spirit Breath sounds really good, but I feel like at the same time, Jaws of Death would be really nice, because then... if, like, say, Dunban is being targeted... Shulk isn't needed against Machina after getting Milia. So would the most optimal party then be Milia, Dunban, and Ricky? Ricky is the one party member that goes with everyone, which is always fun, especially if they're also a fun character. And Ricky sure is. Peekaboo? Gleefully thwack the enemy. As a side attack, confuses Mechon. Why specifically only Mechon? Melia can still get the aggro in that configuration. It's a Ricky art. Don't question it. Our Ricky art's all just super weird. I mean, I know that most of them are pretty strange, but that one seems especially strange. Look at us. We look like endgame raiders in an MMO right now. Oh, they spotted me before I threw that. Alright.
Let's do this! Make it a swift victory! You dare challenge Hirobon? Now's perfect for a chain attack! I just show our true
Okay, Dunban is not getting any of the aggro. Here's another daze to just top it off.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I get the feeling it was not bad.
Right. Let's do this. Don't hold back. You dare challenge Hirobon? Okay, guys. Now we're pulling together.
If Dunban has aggro up gems, he becomes too good. I'll have to look to see if I have any aggro up gems. Because I don't think I do. Or if I do, I forgot about them. Which is entirely possible. Random opinion of mine. I love... Nope. Hey, you want to come over here? Okay, we got a situation on our hands. Okay, random opinion of mine. I love JRPG, like RPG final area that are just pristine and clean to an uncomfortable degree. And aggro up as a gem was so good they nerfed it out of existence in X and 2. Castle Oblivion decoration, empty but very ominous. I never thought about that, but yeah, clean, pristine final areas are very cool, huh? I think they are cool, but I think the ones that, like, they seem ethereal or even cooler. I'm trying to remember what it was. I think it was like called Illusion of Gaia. But basically the final area looked like it was in space. It wasn't actually, but like there was like all sorts of constellations surrounding you. And it was like warping and churning as you carried out the final area. I think that's cool. Let's see if we got some aggro up here. Aggro up is so vague that it affects art debuffs, auto attacks, and spikes. What? I got aggro down for Shulk. Don't think I've got anything for aggro up. I do not. Let's travel back to Mr. Gem Man and see if we can get some stuff. I've seen the final dungeon of Final Fantasy IX and it just looks so cool. Yeah. I really like it when things just seem like absurd like that. Let's see. You lurking? That's fine, Windex. Have a good lurk. See. Got a lot of this. I'm not seeing any aggro stuff just yet. Hydrate, and welcome, Gabe. Yeah. How are you? I am not seeing anything for aggro up here. Alright, just woke up from a nap. I'm doing just fine myself. In general, the best RPG final dungeons really give you the vibe that you're as far from home as possible. This is the end. Yeah, for sure. Oh, there's an aggro up. A single one. I don't think I have enough of the aggro up. Remember one RPG idea I had where the final dungeon was like this husk of a giant dragon, pale and dried up, and the final boss waited at the dragon's mouth at the top. Creating and imagining this stuff is kind of what I'm good at. I would say the same for myself. I'm a lot better at creating worlds than I am creating systems. At some point, I definitely want to actually, buckle down and work with RPG Maker or something. But I need more time, is my problem. If I recall, there was some quests in here that I could have done. Why don't we come back here and check? Well, first let's decimate the local Mechon.
Don't hold back.
Oh, I didn't mean to hit that one. There we go. Time is a big issue for making this sort of game. Time and motivation for me. I've got plenty of motivation. Like, I have that thing with the ADHD where, like, once I get into a project, that project is going to be done. And chances are I'm not going to sleep the entire time I'm doing it. Or at least I'm not going to get good sleep, because I'm just going to be focusing super hard on it. Which is not good, mind you. It's a terrible way to go about things. But that's just how it goes for me. Ow. Like, actually a good example. When I was talking about, the whole thing about, Satisfactory, where I put, like, 14 hours in it. Yeah, that was because I got, like, really into it. I had plenty of time to do whatever I wanted. My deal is more like I'm not doing much of anything lately, so while I could focus on this, and I could also do everything else or nothing, it just feels bad to always lose focus. I understand entirely. I find that the best way to handle it is usually to, like, rather than focus on, like, too much of the too many projects, you list out the ones that you want to do right now. Like, the ones that make you want to just do that then and there, and start going through them in that order. And another thing that you would probably want with that is to also start making sure that you tackle smaller projects first. Because you're not going to immediately start off by making, like, the new Skyrim, for example. You need to start small, make something that is a little more grounded to start with. And that is something that I kind of learned to work with at, like, semi-recently, because it makes so much of a difference to actually, like, stop, monitor yourself, and make sure that, am I going, the smoothest path as opposed to, am I getting all the things I want done? Because, like, you need to... Yeah, you need the motivation part as well to, you know, keep everything moving. But you also want to make sure that you're not, like, burning yourself out, which is incredibly easy to do. If I did try to make the new Skyrim, it would come out about as polished. Probably. Not that that takes much. I'm pretty sure some people with, like, beginner's experience in Unity engine could make it about as polished as Skyrim was when it first came out. Jokes aside, I really wanted to get better at handling projects and work and such. I super appreciate this advice. No problem. It's mostly stuff that I learned that works for myself. You might have something that works a little differently to me. So, you know, don't get too surprised if it doesn't happen to be the thing that clicks for you. Because we all have our own ways of handling these things. But the point of the matter is definitely to start small. And one thing I really cannot stress enough is that, yes, when you're starting small, it's gonna feel like, oh, you could be doing so much more. But here's the thing. You can't do that so much more as fluidly if you don't start with the bare bones basics. Because the basics are very important. As is just having... Oh, it's locked. I can at least adapt advice and such. Yeah. It's good to be able to adapt advice when possible. Because there's always options. I know these things are, like, lower level than me, but, like... Now there's a lot of things I'm after here. Topple it so it's out of the way. Burninate so we get everyone with some damage. Daze it so it stays down. And then I can die. That happened really quick. Face when you will know where your name starts and you're not sure where it's from. I knew exactly where it was from. My problem is... I need to take care of this sound aggro mechon. Problem is... Shulk can't jump very good. I'm sure you do and can handle it. I don't think I was here for this area at first. Yeah, this area is... What's the best way to put this? Monotonous. There's not a lot going on. Okay, the sound thing got triggered again. Probably want to avoid chain attacks for a while. At least until we get more of these wiped out. Topple it so it's down. Burninate. Oh, it has spike damage, so let's stop there for a bit. Yeah, that move is actually really good for Dunban. Alright, there we go.
I need to be even stronger.
We got a level up from that. He jumps not so good. That ledge is half at his height. Is unreachable. Scratch that, more like 3/4 his height. Yeah, the jumping in this game is a lot more realistic than a lot of other games. Not in the fall damage that you can take, mind, but like when you jump, you don't launch yourself into the stratosphere like a lot of games do. And you certainly can't jump out of the water like you can in the Elder Scrolls. As cool as that is. What was the reasoning behind that again? Something, the gravity of Tamriel is lower than it is on Earth. Joel can't Mario. Not in his home game, at least. Yeah. I think one thing that I can find, say that I find really strange about this game, I probably made mention of this before. In fact, I'm pretty sure I know I have. Because I tend to repeat thoughts without realizing I have. But the level progression in this game is kind of wonky. At least for the main story. It very heavily encourages you to grind and do quests and the like. Which isn't a problem, but I do find it a little weird. At least the way it handles it. $53. Maybe I can actually take those things on now? I mean, the worst thing that could happen is I die, and there's not a whole lot of punishment for dying in this game. Kind of think of it, there's like not much punishment in this game at all. Like most games, if you die, it's like, oh, you get sent back all the way to the beginning. Oh, Dihydrate. If you want to level up a bit just to be safe, that should be up to me. Yeah. Not really a fan of a game having you need to grind to progress. I'm fine with it in certain situations. Like, for me, I do not care if a game tells me that I need to grind. Because if a game tells me, oh, you should be level 56, and I'm sitting there at level 52, that's a nice indicator of, okay, I need to spend some time grinding, otherwise I'm gonna have a bad time. Rather than the situation that this game tends to have, where it's like, okay, here I am, I'm having a bad time, and I didn't know that this was coming up. Can you put up a prediction named how you all think about green beans? I'm pretty sure it's impossible. I don't think I understand. And yep, there's still a long way to go before the challenge goes anywhere, though. So you'll have to remember every single day that I stream. Can I get a weapon that actually fits with his current outfit here? I guess that does. It's absurd looking, but it works. It's not compliable with the content guideline? How? We have 28 days left and at 24% right now. It'll probably go a little faster soon enough. Nice square sword, Dunban. Yeah, he gets a giant square sword. You don't know? Let's check it. Well, I mean, if it's a community guideline problem, then I'm not gonna toy with that myself. I can read up on it later. Ouch. Can you topple a fortress unit? That sounds like it would be a little absurd, but I'd love it if possible. Okay, yeah, they're immune to that. They are indeed a very big lad. Toppling a fortress unit sounds like it'd cause a lot of extra damage around you. That is entirely possible. That works in a very weird way. I was wondering why I couldn't select anything. It's because Dunban was currently just cleaning up shop. So I froze time around me, and Dunban just used the opportunity to clean up. I'm trying to get over to that other fortress unit to destroy it. Because they seem to be my level, which is perfect, because I need more things my level. For a while, I really liked the idea of a walking fortress. After watching a playthrough Professor Layton and the Unwound Future, it just sounds cool. It is cool. It is a really cool thing. I think that it doesn't get used often enough in an RPG setting, which is very strange. Huh? Where's this? Radio tower? Where's this lightning runaway or whatever? That's just a fortress unit. Level 55, and he has spike damage. Okay. Castle with bird legs is cool, but what if it had guns? That's probably a thing somewhere. At least these are super low level compared to me. They can daze me to do actual damage, but like outside of the daze, They don't got much.
It's over. I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
Okay, so I have to fight everyone together here. Okay, Dunban is going to take damage, and it's going to topple him. Nope, never mind. Nope, never mind. Nope, never mind again. What is going on? Ouch. Okay, this is not the greatest. His spike damage is going to be a pain in the butt. I should have purged to begin with. Hindsight. Because he's not really a hard fight, it's really just the spike damage that makes him difficult. And if you remove the spike damage, he's kind of a pushover. So this time, we're actually going to purge. I didn't aim that right. Break everyone and then burninate everyone. Only hit one because he was a little farther away. And not sure if you're a fan of this test or orchestral music that interrupts the battle theme when Girl gets future vision. I think it happens if the situation is getting rough, like tension is low.
That was too easy. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad. Not bad. Right. Let's do this. Make it a swift victory. Gale Slash. Cool. Let's do it. Almost there. Dance with me.
Whenever Ricky gets angry, it sounds like he's about ready to shred someone to bits. Okay, I'm gonna avoid using... this is really bad. Everything went super bad real quick.
It's not over yet, Dunban. Apologies. This isn't going well. Okay. Just one more electric gutbuster. I will dance with me.
I mean, Ricky could. He holds back this game's rating. Sometimes it sounds like it, doesn't it? We can get them to take the aggro, hopefully. Nope.
Right. It's not over. Yeah, I'm not quitting yet.
That'll topple me.
I'm feeling it. This isn't going well. Save yourself. Heal. One in a world of strife. We can definitely do this. Return it to me. We can definitely do this.
Okay. That'll hit most of us. Purge. Keep him on me if I can. He got his spike damage back.
We need full power, Ricky. We haven't lost yet. We can definitely do this. Lend us your power.
Okay, maybe he's a little more of a threat than I thought.
Monado, enchant. This isn't going well. We can definitely do this. We're not invincible. Monado, enchant.
Yeah, this is terrible. Problem is, my purge doesn't last long enough. I should probably see about upgrading that, because I think you can do that, and I've been forgetting that you can upgrade, like, all of the Monado stuff. Because it's in, like, a second menu, and that's... It's just a little weird. Okay. So, Monado Buster... Enchant, definitely. And then Purge. Yeah, there we are. Enchant should last a lot longer. Also, I really wish it was possible to turn off that notification about casual mode, because it's just annoying. I don't want to lower the difficulty. I haven't throughout this entire game. Just... You don't need to show that to me every time. So the ongoing jokes of these streams are Pete's chin lore, Ethan Winters is miserable and Ricky is a god. I mean, Ethan's is barely a joke. He just is miserable in-game. Yeah, maybe some upgrading is in order to even face that thing. To be honest, the whole thing about upgrading in this game is kind of weird, at least when it comes to Shulk. Because Shulk is a really solid character, but, like, he has essentially 2 lists of abilities he can use. And that gets crazy real quick when you're actually needing to upgrade stuff. Alright, there we are. Our biggest trouble with this fight is really just the spike damage. That should take out his spike damage for a while at least. And that's why I wasn't doing the group attack. He's got his spike damage back. Purge once more. Okay, done, man. I need to take all my... It's got spike damage again. It really does not last long enough. Ugh. Alright. Purge. There we are. Now it's dealt with. Really don't like this enemies that hurt you trying to hurt it like this. I guess I understand how they work. You have to disarm before you get to kill it. I keep yapping about one of the few games I've got through Wonderful 101 has these big spiky robots that you have to tear apart with a whip before you can get to their actual HP, and it's annoying. Well, that's not what's going on with spike damage. Spike damage means that if they have their aura, every time I attack them, they basically have a counter attack, essentially. So that particular Mechon, whenever I hit it, it was dealing direct damage to me. So to make sure that we weren't dying, we had to purge its spike damage so we weren't, you know, losing all of our HP while just hitting it. It's a unique system, but I'm not sure I like it. I feel like what it should be, instead of just like, oh, you have to purge it, it should be something that, like, is a temporary aura or something like that. No, but still, extra steps to beating an enemy can be really annoying sometimes. It can. And I don't necessarily think that the spike damage is an inherently bad idea. I think it's just an inherently obnoxious implementation of the concept. Not every single time, but there are mechanics that just suck. I think my least favorite will always be just extremely low random chance drops. Oh. Ricky got my back. Alright. Strike it with that. We can't topple this thing, so we're just gonna do as much raw damage as we can instead. Yeah, keep going back and forth, will you? There we are. Well, we're at level 54 now, which is better than we were. Let's see if we can head back to Galahad Fortress and make this work a little better. I don't think the enemy fortress did ragdoll. Probably not. I do love games with ragdoll enemies. I don't think this game has ragdoll physics. Especially when the ragdoll physics aren't too great. Then you'll love Gunfire Reborn. Because the ragdoll physics in Gunfire Reborn are busted. So I'm not sure how Gunfire Reborn handles its ragdoll physics, but it feels like it's based on like the power. Come back here real quick before it becomes a problem. But like, it seems like the more damage you deal, the more of a impact it has on the ragdoll's physics. So if you find yourself doing like insane amounts of damage, your enemy might like fly into the stratosphere. So the more powerful you are, the crazier the ragdolls get. Favorites might be Half-Life 2, even though, like, fully vanilla, it has pretty solid ragdolls. But you can pin enemies to walls with crossbow, which is neat. Yeah, you're able to do that, but it's, like, severely underutilized as an engine mechanic. Let us take these out. We got one more to face, and then I'm gonna give it another shot downstairs. Ouch. I've been toppled. There we are. I'm sure there are mods out there for more amusing ragdoll shenanigans, or you could just use Gary's mod. Gary's mod is a very interesting thing, honestly. I remember when Gary's mod was like just starting to get really popular on YouTube for like some of the videos people were making with it. And while people still make Gmod videos to this day, I don't think I see people doing it nearly as much as they used to. Remember, it used to be you could just go on YouTube, look up Gmod, and you'd get like a billion different results. Alright. Before we continue, early Gmod, YouTube was magical time. Yeah. Before we continue, however, I'm going to quickly use the restroom. I think that would be wise, because I get the feeling that this fight, even if I am leveled enough for it, it's going to be a long one. So be right back. Okay. Gotta say, I love how easy it is to, like, turn on and off this mic compared to the previous one. It's just so nice. I don't know, the button just presses in a lot easier. But, yeah, when it comes to, what was it? Gary's Mod. Gary's Mod is a very good example of what the early YouTube scene was like, because these days YouTube is a very different landscape from what it was.
This isn't good. Fiora, this is the Monado's power.
Fiora, this is the Monado's power. Oh, I'm bound. I need to find a spot where I can't hit Fiora. Jeez. Here's an idea. What if I break and force you to topple, and then we burninate? Because I'm not allowing you to do that. Is there another one hitting me now? Certainly hurt, yes, but... let's all have a shield ready. There we go. We did a lot better this time. I just searched up Gary's Mod and can find like 30 videos of Half-Life characters becoming a singularity of ragdoll limbs with some song of the early 2000s and 2010's YouTube soundtrack, like Darude Sandstorm. Do you remember when, like, YouTube videos, you actually had the option to play, like add music in whenever you wanted to? Like, you had the option to, for some reason or another, put your, like, preferred music in post. Like, in post. You don't remember that? So what it was like is that, like, if you edited your video, you were able to add music in, and they were things that were supposed to be, like, royalty-free or something like that. Remember when videos had to be 10 minutes or later? Or shorter? Yeah.
Fiora, please! Don't you remember us at all? It's no use! Everyone, it's time to retreat! Got it!
Understood.
Move! Shulk!
Yeah, save Melia, but not everyone else.
You alright? Yeah. I think think so. What do we do now, Shulk? We ain't gonna last long here. Fiora! Try and remember! It's us!
I pity you. Without the power of that sword, I doubt you would ever have made it this far. Apocrypha, activate.
What is...
Oh.
Huh? Mate, what's going on? What's happened to the Monado? Look out! Shulk! I'm... okay. Shulk, wait here. Fiora! Stop this right now! How could you? Shulk came here to save you! Do you hear me? Fiora!
You must run.
Fiora! Fiora! Or whoever you are.
Please, run. The machine is not under my control.
Not under your control. Is it him?
Most surprising. I admit I never expected such resistance to becoming a fate.
Egil.
Fiora! What have you done to her?
From the moment of their creation, all Mechon are mine to control. Should a passenger defy me, I force it to obey.
Why make Homs into Mechon? Why are you making them attack Bionis?
If you wish to know, you have only to submit yourself to me. All will become clear when you attack Bionis with a new body born of Mechonis.
Never! Who would ever submit to you? Forget about him. We have to get out of here. But what about Fiora? If we die here today, she will be lost forever.
Choose. I have rendered the Monado useless. You have no hope of victory or escape.
You chunk of scrap! So it was you who did that to the Monado!
The Monado is a tool that regulates the waves of the very ether from which the world is formed. Therefore, it can be counteracted simply by releasing opposing waves.
But how can you?
The questions end here. Hand over the Monado. After all, it is no longer of use to you.
Never! If the Monado really is powerless, then why would you want it for yourself? I will never give it to you. Never!
Then make your choice. Be crushed by my fist, or slain by your old friend.
Egil.
Another fight? Oh, he's level 60! Also, I can't understand anything he's saying. Ricky just flaps his ear wings to save Ryan. Yeah, that was Ryan. Ryan is the second most powerful character in the game. He just slapped a Mechon to death. First most powerful is Ricky. Yeah, that's a huge number difference.
I'm really feeling it. Here I come. I feel my power.
Is he immune? Okay. Okay, so he's immune to that. Is he talking through a paper cup? This will leave a mark. Chips an inch off his health bar, pretty much. Still, the fact that we're doing damage is not too bad. This dude is totally just speaking into a paper cup. I'm glad he was only understandable in the cutscene, and his battle dialogue is recorded with a microphone all the way down his throat. It's not like the voice cues would have been a wee bit important up to now, but alright. For real. If our efforts are meaningless, why are we dropping your health bar? Oh. This seems like a story element right here. Oh. I mean, we didn't do too bad. We didn't die.
I cannot allow this. That boy is at risk. Shulk, don't let him die. Help Shulk. Help him. Who are you?
This is the end. Heir to the Monado.
Whoever you are, please lend me your strength. I won't let you do this.
Fiora!
How dare you defy me? Worthless machine!
Fiora!
Egil, no matter how much you yearn for revenge,
I will not permit you to have your way.
The Monado? But how?
No, stop!
please survive.
will you die for them? What is this?
Fiora! Not good! Let's get out of here! Shulk! Where are you? Shulk, get back here! Fiora!
That face. No, that is not possible. It cannot be.
Can't believe Shulk is dead. Guess the game is over. Maybe.
The fortress has collapsed? What of Melia? And Shulk?
The observation was based solely on long-range intelligence. We cannot be any more specific.
You don't need to worry about them.
But...
Take it easy. I've got a pretty good idea where they are. If you're gonna attack, you better do it now. Their fortress ain't completely destroyed. Or do we just sit here and wait to die?
Shall I perform the divination ritual now?
Forgive me, Seer. That will not be necessary. From now on, we will seize our destiny with our own hands.
We don't need to see the future. The Mechon forces are on their way. No doubt about it. I like the look in your eye there, lad. It's time. This is war!
Bird People Palace. Yep. The Burbs.
It's been a long time since I last had this dream. I reached out for a piece of scrap metal. And then I fell
Kingdom Hearts?
into the ground.
Sounds like you're a clumsy idiot, Joe. It sounds like he clipped through the ground.
Was I dreaming?
If you can not only reach for something and fall, but do so through the ground, yeah, that would take some talent.
What's that?
We've definitely got some plot. Let's get that plot bread. Oh, that's Fiora's wreckage. Is Fiora okay?
Fiora.
She's pretty limp. So I'm gonna go with a whole heaping sack of no.
Fiora.
Flatbread made with whole wheat angst.
She's still breathing.
Oh, she's still breathing.
Wake up. Come on. Wake up.
You don't shake someone who's unconscious.
She needs water.
She needs water. There's plenty around you. I mean, yeah, sure, you're gonna have to, like, make sure you purify it and all that, but, like, you're surrounded by water, mate. Wow, lucky you fell in this beach. Yeah, for real. Sip this while you're unconscious.
Huh?
It'll make you choke on water. Oh boy.
Fiora. You're awake. Do you remember? My name is
I can't believe it. My first kiss.
She knew!
You do remember me. Fiora.
Of course I do. Shulk.
Aww. That's cute, not gonna lie.
I never forgot you or the others.
Then why?
Because I wasn't me anymore. I wanted to call out, but I couldn't.
What do you mean?
When it happened, when Colony 9 was attacked by the Mechon. I thought I had died. I felt the Mechon's claw rip through me. I couldn't remember anything. There was no sound, no light, no pain. When I came round, I had the body of a machine. And it felt like there was someone inside me.
Someone else? The one who was controlling the Mechon you were in?
Yes, that voice. But I could still see and hear. I was there all the time. Except I had no control over my body, and I couldn't talk.
That's why it seemed like you didn't recognize us.
Was that what was happening to Mumkar?
Inside my heart, I was crying out desperately, but you didn't hear me. Nobody did.
We always believed it was you.
It's okay. You don't have to say that. I know it would have confused me.
But the person inside you, do you know who it was?
No. I heard her voice when she spoke. but I didn't know what she was thinking. There was something she urgently needed to do. I understood that much.
What do you think happened to her?
Maybe she's sleeping. Or maybe she's trapped like I was.
I hope she stays trapped. Hijacking your body, treating it like it's her own.
I guess.
I say good riddance. And let that be the end of it.
Shulk, I don't think she's totally to blame.
Why not?
She needed my body for something. I don't know what it was. I just know it was important. I want to help.
Why would you?
I knew she was using my body, but I didn't hate her for it. She was kind. She was taking care of my body. I could feel it.
Really?
Yeah. And she did everything she could to protect you.
So, back when we were fighting...
Against Egu, she knew what I wanted to do, and did it for me. So, I want to help her if I can. Please, Shulk.
All right. Then we'll do everything we can to find out what she was trying to do.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Fiora.
I'm glad to be here.
Oh.
What do we do now?
We have to find the others. I know they're alive. I can feel it.
Are you really
Everyone's
feeling
gonna be
it?
surprised when they see you.
Everyone being?
Ryan, Dunban, and there are a few others we met along the way. Sharla, Ricky, and Melia. I just know you're gonna like them.
It looks like you've been through a lot as well.
Yeah. But nothing's gonna separate us now. Come on, let's start searching.
That voice that sounded like someone was choking on a whole microphone. Yeah, pretty much. Faced with no cute cyborg girlfriend. So jealous of Shulk. Honestly, I think the better part about it is more that they really like each other more than anything else. The best relationships are the ones where, like, you know, both people in the relationship are kind of like best friends, but like a step above that. They really care about each other and just genuinely, you know, they mean the world to each other. At least that's how I see it. It's kind of corny, yeah, but they're still nice together. It's wholesome. Yeah. Oh. That's the last of the 5 digital... Now Rixa can fix the door to a house. You know, you might have wanted to use someone other than Sharla for that one. You know, to keep suspense. You know, like use either Shulk or Fiora.
Shulk!
Fiora! What's wrong?
Sorry. My body feels a bit strange. I think I just need to rest. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We can take a break here. I wonder what happened after the fortress. Where did the others all end up? The Monado's light is fluctuating. That Mekon really messed it up. But still, I have to protect Fiora.
Shulk, can't you sleep?
Sorry. Did I wake you?
No, it's okay. I slept really well.
You want to eat? You must be hungry.
No thanks, but I'd like some water.
Okay. You should eat, even if you're not hungry. You need to get your strength back.
No, I'm fine. This body has its uses. I never need to eat. I never get hungry. I just run on water. Don't worry. I prefer my old body. But this one has some advantages. Shulk.
So she's
You
only
can leave
ever
me.
thirsty.
It's okay.
What?
I mean, look at me, Shulk. This body is a Mekon body. So I should live here on Mekonis. This is where I belong.
You don't have to do that.
The Fiora you knew is dead. Just think of it like that. It's for the best.
But I can see it's not true. I mean, you're right here. I'll never forget how I felt when I thought I'd lost you back at the colony. I should have done something. I thought if only I had the power to save you.
Shulk.
No. No more regrets. I will protect you. Besides, there's someone else inside your head. We can't leave her there.
I guess not.
Hey, Mekon.
Mekon! No! Not now!
Shulk! Let me...
Fiora! Right. Come on, Monado. Don't let me down.
The Monado bends to your will.
No! I won't let you take her from me! This time, I will protect Fiora! Yes! The Monado's light! I can do this! Alright! The Monado's back in action! Monado! Faster! Green edge!
Get back here, boy.
I'm feeling it! We can definitely... I missed! Nothing's gonna stop me! Come on! We can do it! Monado, lend us your power!
Fiora knows what's up.
The Monado. It worked, but
Gotta hydrate.
I feel worse than before. Whatever he did to the Monado is...
I can make a bad joke about thirst, but I'll let you make your own in your
What's
head.
that sound?
I can imagine.
No! We're surrounded!
You're surrounded. Fiora is not quite. Rhyme.
Where are we?
You're up then.
Sharla!
What happened to us?
I don't know. I've only just come round.
Where are the others?
Can't have a rainbow without Rhine, baby.
Oh.
Rhine, thanks.
Huh?
For protecting me back there.
Yeah. It got rough, but at least you got out safe.
What is it?
Look at me. I'm useless. Can't even keep a promise. I promised Fiora I'd look after Shulk. Stupid.
You promised to protect the guy who protects you. Am I missing something?
In the old days, Shulk was kind of frail. You know, like a little bunniv that gets bossed around by the other colony animals. It was me who used to be there, to save him. That's why I promised Fiora. But now look at me.
Rhine.
He's stronger now. And not just because he's got the Monado. I've done all I can to help him. He doesn't need me.
That's not the Rhine I know. Do you remember Colony 6?
Yeah?
The Mechon were always on the doorstep of our home, the colony. Thinking about it, I realized they were after the ether underneath it.
Yeah, I suppose so. If they could stockpile energy from there, they could get to any part of Bionis.
The Colony 6 Defense Force suffered its fair share of pain. And not just physical. Friends and family. Alive one day, gone the next. It all became so normal. You end up wondering how you can possibly make a difference when war is so futile. I'm not the only one who felt like that sometimes. But nobody ever gave up. And you know why?
Because you were strong?
We had no choice but to be strong. Everybody had someone to protect. The moment you looked away, you'd lose everyone you loved. So we had to keep looking straight ahead. We couldn't stop fighting.
Man, that's tough. Puts my problems into perspective. I suppose I should get back to being Rhine.
Don't go doubting yourself, even if things get tough.
You're right. There'll be plenty of time to stare at my feet when I'm old and crooked. Get it?
I get it. So now what?
We go looking for Shulk and Fiora. I might be like a third wheel, but I can still lug around the heavy stuff.
Finally! That's the Rhine I know.
Back there, were you talking about that guy Gaddo?
Not just about him. Why do you ask?
Oh, nothing. Just, you know, seems like tough competition for a guy like me.
Oh.
Do you think Shulk and the others are okay?
Of course they are. They wouldn't die from something like that.
Back to your old self, I see. Right, we better get looking.
Man, I play one Resident Evil 6 chapter and we come back to this part of the game. Did you not expect me to get this far this quickly? Sharla? What are you doing down there? Oh. And she teleported. Didn't expect you to win the Silverface fight. Oh, I made it to like level 54 and basically wiped the floor with the Mechon.
What's that sound?
Someone's in a fight. Up ahead. Shulk! Rhine! I got your back. We'll turn them into
Silverface fight went pretty well. Yeah. Oh, I get to main Rhine this time. Ryan is so funny to play.
Good to see you. I knew you'd make it, Shulk.
Sword drive, dealing half most non-boss enemy health bars. Time to ride on the Mechon parade.
Yeah, she's been through a lot.
I can see. Wow.
Now we just need to find Dunban. He'll be really happy to see that his sister is alive and well.
If only we could find Dunban.
Yeah, he'll be blubbering at the sight of us.
I don't think he'd ever cry in front of you two.
So he does cry?
When no one's watching.
Yep. He's always been like that. He's a big softie, but he hates anyone seeing it.
I never knew.
Nope, I don't believe it.
Don't believe it. My man Dustpan. Ricky and Dunban are probably together, and it's either that or Melia and Ricky. Or all three of them are together.
I'm much heavier now.
I've been pumping my guns.
I could
that lingering shot.
Ryan, you really looked after Shulk for me.
I wanted to, but it feels more like he's the one who's been protecting me.
That's not true.
It's okay. I know it, you know it. I'm not here to protect you anymore.
But you are here for something.
Those two lines are beautiful.
What I did just now. It don't matter how strong you get, you ain't got eyes in the back of your head. So I've got your back.
Ryan,
Ryan, you're like a whole new person.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, it's good you've become so dependable.
Ryan used himbo smile.
Take it as a compliment.
Ha! You haven't changed a bit. What would we do without you?
Right, let's go. You want to see my brother cry, don't you?
Yeah, wouldn't miss it.
I love these characters. Ryan wanting to see Dunban cry so much is only a little bit sadistic. Ryan will make Duncan cry? Isn't his name Dunban? Dunban. Rain? Oh, I see. All of them were misspelled. IGN says Duncan, and I trust IGN. Not a good move, if I do say so myself. That could be good. 7.8. IGN's wonderful reviews that get no details of the game right. Like when they said Harry from Silent Hill was looking for his wife or something, that makes the game creepy in a different sense. Explorers of Sky is only 10 minutes long according to IGN. If it was that short, it probably wouldn't have been nearly as impactful. Because if anyone's actually, you know, gone through Explorers of Sky and seen that ending, chances are, you know exactly what happened and why it's so fondly remembered. When they only got to Bidoof's side story. Bidoof is obviously the final boss, extremely powerful. He is perfect. Love that boy. His tackle animation takes 2 minutes. Explorers of Sky is a good game. And I hope to replay it at some point on stream. Because that is a game I absolutely adore. I remember having a particularly rough moment with it in one location. I won't say what location, but the main thing to note is that I had kind of hard to hit you when you're all the way down there, mate. But the thing that I had, I was Eevee, and my partner was Riolu. And there's like a whole bunch of ghost types in that particular area that I'm not going to say the name of or spoil anything story-wise. But because it was ghost types, I could barely hit any of the enemies there. And my partner just could not deal enough damage. Never beat it though, for reasons I may have shared in the past here, but basically played it, emulated, and lost progress when PC got formatted. There, my partner Meowth became mediocre there. Yep.
What is it?
I can hear something.
What? I can't hear anything.
Maybe our sense of hearing isn't strong enough.
Low sounds. More than one. Watch out! Something's here!
Huh? Oh, it's all three of them. I like how Ricky is party leader.
Friends stop for Ricky. Oh, Ricky very hungry, and Ricky sleepy. If Ricky not rest now, Ricky not keep going.
Well, we can't have that, can we? We'll rest here before going any further. Melia, do you need to rest?
I am fine.
Good. Break time.
Maybe you'll start Explorers of Sky again. I'd highly recommend finishing at least the main storyline. It's pretty good. Ricky is making food.
What's this?
Hit upon Ricky, have big fight with fish. Ricky win. Grilled fish tastes yum yum. Done it too.
I thought you said you couldn't move if you didn't rest.
Oh, Ricky very tired. But Ricky very hungry too.
How considerate of you.
Ricky not understand, Dun.
Don't try to hide it. You realized Melia was lagging behind. She would never admit how tired she was. That's the real reason you ask.
Ricky got the heart of gold.
Now that's good fish. Even in this strange place, at least the fish tastes like it should.
Ricky glad Dun like yum fish.
Yeah, thank you.
Millie is tired, but Ricky tired too. And Dun not look happy.
What's this? Am I that transparent?
Ricky want to hear Dun story. Ricky listen carefully. For Ricky is the hero pawn.
I'm not sure what that's got to do with it. Well, seeing as you're here, I'll tell you.
Yeah! Ricky listen.
I have a sister. Her name is Fiora.
Ricky know. She wears silver armor. Shulk look everywhere for her.
Indeed. Shulk and Fiora, everyone knows they like each other. But they're just not ready, I suppose. They're the perfect match, but if they don't hurry up and tell each other...
Even Ricky know that.
I suppose everyone does. But now Fiora has become... something else.
She forget Shulk. She forget Dun too.
She did. But Shulk won't give up that easily. Knowing that he's out there looking for her fills me with hope. I just wish I was there with him.
Dun take care of them.
Hmm?
Dun watch over Shulk. Dun watch over Fiora. That is all a Daddy Pawn can do. Huh, Ricky make mistake. Dun not Daddy Pawn.
Well, I am her older brother.
But just like Daddy Pawn, watching over family. Same watch over. Dun do what he must.
Huh. Who would have thought it? I never imagined I'd be getting such advice from you.
Ricky have big family of Little Pawn. Ricky raise and say goodbye to many Little Pawn. Ricky knows some things.
You can say that again. I had you all wrong.
It doesn't look like the others are here.
Unfortunate. I hope everyone's safe.
Everyone's safe. Everyone's strong.
Ricky is right. It is simply a matter of when we will happen across them.
Everyone landed in the same area. They have to be around here somewhere.
Friends, look here. Ricky find it yesterday when Ricky goes scouting.
I wonder where this pipe leads.
Go! Ricky has feeling Shulk and friends are on other side.
Feeling? Well, I'm willing to give your knock-on instinct a try.
As am I. The pipe it is.
Alright. Ricky is hero pawn. And a dad, yeah. So of course he's nice. It's really easy to forget that he's 40 years old and has, like, 10 kids. The name of this track is Ricky's Kindness, and I don't think anything describes that moment better. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It did kind of make me tear up as well. Big cry when you hear this song. Xenoblade 2 commits the same crime. Oh no. Most JRPGs have a moment where, like, the characters, you know, like, get really close together. And if done right, you know, you feel even closer to the characters. And I think this was definitely done right. Spicy papaya. X doesn't make you cry. Big grind instead, and that isn't Pog. Is X just like a fake MMO thing?
In a place like this.
Melia!
Shulk!
Guys! You're all right.
Yeah.
Right.
And we found Fiora.
Dunban.
Fiora? Do you remember me?
Mm-hmm. Sorry if I made you worry.
It's all right. I'm just so glad you're alive.
Oh, dear brother.
His lip was quivering. He's trying to hold it back.
Shulk, is that your childhood friend?
Yeah.
Congratulations. I'm glad she is safe.
Thank you. I couldn't have done it without you.
But how did you all get here? And what is this place, anyway?
These people helped us.
Huh?
This is their home.
Your surprise is understandable.
What?
We are the Machina. The people of Mechonis.
Why she got a peanut on her head?
Machina? You mean machine people?
You look as if you have many questions. But please, take a look around our village first. We will talk after that. I will be waiting in front of the building we call Junks.
X works like an MMO at times. Xenoblade X is the Wii U one. That is kind of the second one, but not really. It would have been way more fun if Miiverse didn't get killed. Game, why do you hurt me this way? Yeah. For real. X isn't a sequel, but neither is 2. I know some bits about 2, I know it's complicated. I'm not willing to describe its plot or place in Xenoblade's lore because it spoils 1. Yeah, sounds about right for that kind of game. We're almost done with all of their skills. Say sorry. Removes debuff from enemy, but deals extra damage. Oh, removes debuffs from enemy, but deals extra damage for each one? Oh. That sounds really good. Say sorry is broken with Melia on the party. It sounds broken just normally. Because, let's see. If I have Lurgy, Freezonate, Burninate on Ricky, that's already 3. Not bad, but a waste of debuffs. Maybe I'll give it a shot at some point. If I can imagine a caster with plenty of debuffs that help Ricky shatter the game on Uni, Ricky reaches his full potential. 8 debuffs makes it sword drive levels of strength. That sounds pretty solid. Weaker. That's stronger. An upgrade for Burninate, always nice. And Ricky and Melia can do that by themselves. Sounds insane. Yeah, it really does. Ricky's damage move is now upgraded. Somehow I never upgraded Ricky as angry. There we are.
How are you?
Back. Have you finished looking around the village? Then I'll answer your questions. Where should I start?
So, are you Mechon?
In one sense we are, and in another we are not. It is a fact that the weapons you call the Mechon were created by our civilization. However, we were born from the Mechonis. By your understanding, it would be correct to say that we are the same as Mechon.
A form of mechanical life born of the Mechonis. Is that correct?
From our perspective, you are forms of organic life born of the Bionis.
Life born of the Mechonis. So there is life here, just like on Bionis.
Explain to us why you invaded our world. What did we ever do to you?
I understand your feelings, but please, there is much yet to tell you.
Dunban, please hear her out.
But...
These Machina, they're good people.
Fiora?
You do not look fully functional.
Ever since she was given this body, she hasn't been feeling too good. But we honestly don't know what to do.
Do you mean to tell me you are not Machina? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I'm okay. Really.
Nonsense. I am a doctor. Do not worry. I specialize in people in your situation. Just as I thought, you were transformed into a face unit. You are experiencing a functional breakdown in multiple locations. I will take her to my laboratory. The Chief will answer your questions. He is waiting for you in Junks.
For us?
We will speak later.
Shulk, I'm...
Fiora.
Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on her.
Thanks.
Two doctors. Alright. I think for now, we gonna save, and we're gonna call it for tonight. All viable weapons are due to past and before this point compared to any weapons obtained from unique monsters. Alright, I'll try to keep that in mind. But we gon' stop for tonight. Cause I do also want to get back into Pokemon Unite, cause I'm a loser. Just flabbergasted Jerome, I swear. I guess now we wait to see how next week will function. Yeah, let's see, I go to work tomorrow. If I get the schedule tomorrow, I will, make an announcement on my side of the VCAT server to showcase when I will be open. Whenever I do get that schedule, I will do that. I'm hoping I won't have to do a late stream. So we'll have to wait and see for reals. But for the time being, we have no idea what's going to happen. Because they take forever to actually get their schedules out for some reason. They used to be really good about putting it out on Wednesday, but like around... when was it? Like a little bit over 1 or 2 months ago, they just could not keep up with the influx of people coming in and out. Because we've got an awful turnover rate. A lot of people are coming in, they're quitting because the hours aren't consistent. They're not getting enough most of the time. Like, we've got some people who come in and they're like, oh yeah, I can do this. And then they're given like 15 hours for a work week. No one can live off that. And the fact that they keep doing that, they'll like slam you with hours and then give you nothing after that. It's no wonder we're struggling so much right now. I wouldn't mind a late stream, but late afternoon stream is comfier just personally. But I'll have to adapt for whatever is possible. Don't push yourself, okay, V? You got your limits. Make sure to heed those. Alright. For now, however, it looks like Loot Cat is now feeling better. He's at least feeling well enough to stream again. So we'll stop by and give a nice welcoming party and all that. Late streams are mid-sleep streams for you. Fair enough. Well, regardless of what happens, I hope you all have a lovely day and take care. Ciao.